Let's talk about food and stress. Everybody's under a certain amount of stress. And are there foods that actually help reduce your stress level? Reduce anxiety, relax you a little bit. Okay, serotonin is a neurotransmitter that makes you feel good. It's the feel-good neurotransmitter as well as dopamine. So are there certain foods that increase serotonin levels? Yes, there are. But interestingly enough, do you know that 90% of your serotonin level is made in the gut? 90% of your serotonin level is made in the gut. What does that mean? That means we got to take care of the gut to take care of the brain. So first, we need to talk about prebiotics that feed the gut flora, as well as probiotics in fermented foods. Okay, so what are some of the top sources of prebiotics? Super easy. Artichokes, asparagus, strawberries, bananas, and garlic. Super easy. Get more of those in your life, okay? Fermented foods, vegan kimchi, which they have in the stores. You will find it. So vegan kimchi, sauerkraut, kombucha, and tempeh, fermented tofu, fermented soy. Okay, so those are some of the top sources of fermented foods. So all the above that I just mentioned will help the gut flora to feed those microbiomes, the microbiome to feed that bacteria that actually then affects brain chemistry and increasing serotonin levels. Brilliant. Okay, so get some more of those foods in. Super easy. I'm sure I mentioned one or two of them that you're like, oh, I could add more of that in my life, especially artichokes and asparagus. Pretty easy to do that, right? You have to be a lover of sauerkraut to put sauerkraut in your life, and kombucha. If you buy kombucha, make sure that you're buying ones that have no more than about 6 grams of sugar, because some of them are high. And don't forget, we have to keep our sugar intake down, because otherwise that creates a bad microflora. Matcha has something in it called L-theanine. L-theanine is a non-protein amino acid that actually makes you feel good. It relaxes you. Matcha is delicious. You can make matcha lattes by simply using flax milk, which has omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids also help brain chemistry. So if you make a matcha latte with flax milk, it's a win-win, okay? But matcha powder can also be used to make chia puddings, overnight oats. You could simply put them in smoothies as well. So if you like matcha, you can absolutely add that to your life. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds, yes, tahini, sesame seeds, absolutely phenomenal for you and is high in tryptophan. Tryptophan, the precursor to serotonin. So if you like tahini, sesame seeds, put that a little bit more in your life. You see how easy this is? So what we do is we're pulling from these foods that affect brain chemistry and good for your gut. And all of a sudden you're gonna be like, I think I might start to be feeling a little bit better, okay? Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate has feel-good chemicals in them. 1 square a day, 1 ounce a day is all you need. Dark chocolate's very high in magnesium. Also, magnesium is very important for brain chemistry and reducing stress. Also, don't forget, magnesium is super high in dark green leafy vegetables and all beans. So we always want to put more beans in our life because that's going to help, as well as a little bit of dark chocolate, which once again, we could put everywhere in our lives. Mushrooms also high in zinc, very good for the brain. So everywhere that you like mushrooms, from mushroom soup to mushroom bologneses to just sauteed mushrooms, are delicious. Okay, so beans and greens and mushrooms, fantastic. As well as foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids. You know that which those are: chia and flax and walnuts. Don't need a lot of either. We're talking 2 tablespoons. So get your chia and your flax, which is ground, and or walnuts, which are delicious. And there you have it. So you've got your omegas, you've got more magnesium, you've got fermented foods, more foods that are that will raise your serotonin levels. You've got matcha, which is high in L-theanine, and there you have it. All right, super easy. Okay, so there are some ways to reduce that stress level a little bit by raising serotonin levels. And once again, the fascinating part about this is you've got to take care of your gut microflora because 90% of that serotonin is produced in the gut. Okay, so we take care of our brains and we take care of our gut. All right, have a wonderful day.